So let's begin with the UMT prep level. Yay! The Prep 1 Rudiments Workbook, that's the green workbook, plus the Prep Level Supplemental Workbook equals the Preparatory Theory level. At UMT, we got you covered. Today, we will look at the new Prep Level Supplemental Workbook and how to use it, the Prep 1 Workbook Overview, the guide and the chart. You will be introduced to melody writing, adding ICE, Imagine, Compose, Explore. It's really an exciting new concept in teaching composition, even if you've never taught composing before, ever. You're in good hands. Music history, an introduction to time periods and instruments. And finally, the Ultimate Music Theory app, flashcards, and games, and how to use these resources to reinforce music theory concepts and engage students of all learning styles. Inside the Prep Level Supplemental Workbook, you will see the table of contents. And here you will see the comparison chart, and we'll look at that in more detail shortly. Then all the new prep level concepts, they are itemized here. And today we'll have a quick overview of melody writing, analysis, and music history, plus the bonus theory exam for the preparatory level. And we've also included a special certificate for successful completion of the preparatory level. Now, here's the story of UMT, and you are about to meet Sola and Tito. You ready for the story? Okay. Once upon a time, there were two music teachers, Glory St. Germain, yes, that's me on the left, and Sheila McKibben-Uren, who were passionate about enriching lives through music education. Now, our desire, our mission as authors is to inspire you, support you in your professional development, and help you and your students, of course, master musicianship skills through our proven step-by-step system in the Ultimate Music Theory program and the Ultimate Music Theory certification course for teachers. Now, Sheila and I love writing together and especially enjoyed writing the Prep Level Supplemental Workbook as we are introducing you to the UMT family. Introducing the UMT family. Meet Sola. Sola loves to sing and dance. She's expressive, creative, and she loves to tell stories through her music. Now, Sola feels music in her heart. She loves to teach, compose, and perform. Well, meet her friend, Tito. Now, Tito loves to count and march. He's rhythmic, consistent, and loves the rules of music theory. Tito feels music in his hands and feet. He loves to analyze, share tips, and conduct. As we go through the supplemental series, you will see how effective Sola and Tito will be as teaching tools for you to use with your students. And Sola and Tito will guide you through mastering music theory. Think about who you are like. Are you kind of a Sola or are you kind of a Tito? I think I'm a little bit of both. Let's look at the prep level comparison chart. The Ultimate Music Theory Rudiments workbooks, supplemental workbooks, and exams prepare students for successful completion of the Royal Conservatory of Music Theory levels. The prep level comparison chart really outlines the RCM theory concept with the UMT Prep 1 Rudiments workbook. The supplemental workbook pages are indicated as new concepts from the 2016 RCM theory syllabus. New is the analysis, and you can see here how we've incorporated analysis, melody writing and composition, and music history along with the review tests and the final exams. Now the bonus is that the Ultimate Music Theory app includes the beginner prep level subject, and it's divided into 12 decks that correlate to the 12 lessons in the matching workbook. And these are all mapped out for you. Now, you can imagine how much fun your students will have when they get to see, hear, and challenge themselves with the UMT app. And the best part is you can use it on any device, your computer, your tablet, or your mobile phone. The Ultimate Music Theory app is actually the only app specifically designed to match the UMT workbook, which includes all 6 subjects: the beginner prep, basic, intermediate, advanced, ear training, and music trivia. So now you can learn faster with over 7,000 flashcards at your fingertips, and they include audio to enhance your learning. So it's really amazing. It was a labor of love for Sheila and I. I think it took us about 3 years to complete that, and I know you're really going to enjoy using it with your students. In the Prep 1 and Prep Level Supplementary Workbook, we'll look at the Prep 1 guide and chart, how UMT notes improve memory, and the success secret of the UMT review tests. It's a really good secret. What is the UMT guide and chart? They are a convenient summarization to review concepts. Now, the Ultimate Music Theory Guide is found on the front inside cover of the Prep 1 workbook. It maps out the keyboard and the notes on the staff. We've also included the image mnemonic of the letter H with one note above the other to indicate the harmonic interval. We call that the Harmony Hotel. And the image mnemonic of the letter M with one note beside the other to indicate the melodic interval. And we call that the Melody Motel. And triads are broken and solid, and indicating here both the major and minor tonality, as well as identifying the tonic and the dominant degrees. Now, the Ultimate Music Theory chart is found at the back of the Prep 1 workbook, and it indicates the keys, the major and minor tonalities, time signatures for simple time, and you can also see our scoops there and the pulses, patterns and direction, and the note and rest value chart. And that's really a handy chart to have. You will actually find these memory joggers. They're also called mnemonic devices throughout the entire workbook series. And mnemonic devices are to help you remember things easier. Use the guide and chart to have fun with Prep 1. Now meet Ayana, my sweet little student. She's 10 years old. She's a kinesthetic learner, and she loves to do things differently. Now that you see how sweet she is, she usually comes bouncing into class, and yes, sometimes she brings chips, and the best part is that she shares them with me. Learning to identify and write C major triad, both broken and solid, is one thing. Now add the fun thing. Here's an activity that you can do with your students right today, right after this workshop. Have fun with Prep 1. Watch Ayana have a little jam session while improvising and exploring the sound of C major triad, broken and solid. so much fun to just play freely and use our imagination. Give your students the box of musical crayons and let them color their C major triads any way they like.